Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and welcome back to Design to Sell. So this house is actually not made by my niece. Finally, right? No, it's fine. But this is actually made by #live, and she also has a YouTube, so I'll link it down below. But she built me this cute little grandmother's house, and the description says, "This is a submission for the Design to Sell challenge. The owner of this house inherited this house after his grandmother passed away and still lives there with his younger sister. He wants to give the interior a more contemporary look, especially the kitchen, living rooms, and bedrooms. He has a budget of 40,000 simoleons for the entire project." Perfect. So let's take a look. So keep in mind, as we're doing this, we have 40,000 simoleons, but there's furniture that will probably most likely sell from the house. So we'll already gain a little bit more money, especially with these grandma houses. I'm sure a lot of their furnishings are like antiques, so they would sell for probably money. So let's take a look and see what we got. So you walk in the door, and you have, this cute little, it looks like this is the entryway kind of slash, living room. There's a creepy urn in the corner. I'm assuming that's the grandma. Eee. Creepy, but I mean, okay. So they want this to be contemporary. We can do that. And then let's go through this door. This is the kitchen slash dining. So we can definitely update this to make it look more contemporary. So yeah, there's that. And then when you go through these doors over here, you got, I think this is like kind of like a little sitting area. There's a piano right here in front of me. And yeah, it's just like a little sitting area. So we can make this, I guess that is more sitting area, but a little more contemporary. And then you come in here, and this is a bathroom. This is like the only actually bathroom in the house. So we'll want to make sure it's functional and has everything that they need. So there's that. And then let's see, let's go up the stairs over here. Woo, not doing very good on my camera angles today. Turning. Right? A+, good job. Camera angles are awesome. Okay, and so then you come up the stairs, and this is a narrow hallway, but we can't do anything about that because that's not what we do on this show. So but let's tour the rooms. They're kind of like whoop. Okay, so here's a one bedroom, and I'm in front of the dresser, so it disappeared, but just simple. We'll make this like contemporary. And then you come through here, and then whoop, and I think this is supposed to be the master, so again, we'll make it look all nice. And then over here is just, another little bedroom. A lot of bedrooms, actually, so this is a pretty decent sized house. I confused myself. Where am I? Oh, okay. Okay. That was a horrible camera tour. And then this is the little bedroom that has a toddler in it. So perfect. Okay. And then look how cute the backyard is, though. I love this little garden. It's adorable. I love how cute that is. And we're not changing anything on the exterior. They want to keep the exterior, so no landscaping or anything like that. We'll just keep that as is, and we'll just work on doing the interior. So with 40,000, we'll see what we can do. We're going to focus on the rooms first that they want us to focus on, and then we'll see how much money we have, and we might be able to just do the whole house to make it look contemporary. So let's get straight then into the decoration. Hey guys, so welcome back to the decorate part of this house. So this one was, contemporary, modern, and I really had to look up some inspiration because I really tend to think that contemporary is modern, just because I don't personally like really any of those styles. But there's really actually a big difference. I feel like modern is a lot more of organic, like kind of colors and pieces, where contemporary I feel like it's just light. Like it's airy, it's light, it's a lot of light colors. And so when I looked at contemporary, this is kind of one of the color palettes I saw, is they had white floors, technically white walls, but I felt like that looked a little too washed out. And then they just had pops of the light wood. So that's what I did in this house, because I was like, okay, that's what contemporary is. I guess that's what I'll do. So, I mean, it's fine. It's just not my style, but I did my best. So, hopefully it's one of your guys' cup of tea out there. I really, really think this, series is really fun, because it's really challenging me to try different things in the game. And I think that's why, it's something that is going to be a learning experience for all of us, really, because and you guys feel free to do these challenges as well. I'd love to see it, and you can tag me on Twitter or, whatever. And I would love to see how you guys do these, if you ever wanted to do one, because they're quite fun. And, I'm trying to make it so I don't do the same type of thing over. It's just really learning about what's in the game, and it's fun. I like it. So I'd really like to see what else you guys come up with. So of course, use the hashtag designtosell and send me your creations. They can be whatever you want, so you can decide that. You can do a budget if you want or not. I've explained this in my past videos, but I just want to clarify it again. So I was given a budget for this, and technically I did go over that, which you'll see at the end of the video with the screenshots. Technically I went over that, but the thing is we sold furniture, and we sold pieces that maybe would have been worth money. They would have maybe taken some of their grandmother's art that maybe they didn't really want to keep, and they would have sold it, and it would have been worth a lot of money. It's the same story I keep making up, but it's true. You could do that if they didn't want to keep those pieces. So even though we spent technically more than we had, we ended up with more in the end, because we sold a lot of furniture, especially with these older houses that people create. They use the most expensive furniture, so then when you go sell it, it's you end up with a good amount of money. So you can choose if you want to do a budget. Either way, I'll always calculate what I spent in each room, because I think it's fun to see how much you actually spend when you build. It's whatever you guys want to do. You be creative, you make your own stories. Whoops, sorry, I hit my desk. This is a fun experience for all of us to figure out. So yeah, kind of enough about that. I really don't have anything to talk about. Maybe I should pull up a tag here. It's late. I'm recording this Thursday night, right before it's supposed to go up, and I'm just kind of tired. So I'm kind of normally I could probably just think of something to talk about, but I don't know. I just can't really think of it. I'm just ready for the week to be over. I don't know about you guys, but I had my math final a couple of days ago, and I'm just so glad it's over. Oh my gosh. It's just one less stress I have to worry about. And I'm so about that, because I've been really stressing about it, and I'm glad. I don't know. Do you guys like math? Is anyone out there good at math? Because I feel my boyfriend likes math, and he's just analytical, right? For me, it's really annoying. So it's just, I don't know. It doesn't come easy to me, because I'm more creative than I am analytical and logical. So I just don't get it. So yeah. So we're going to do let's see. I'm just going to do a short little tag. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. Okay, well, I'll just start with this, and let's see how far I can get. I just think these are fun. So this is called the weird questions tag. What's a weird habit of yours? it's not weird, but I bite my nails. It's a bad habit more than it's a weird habit, probably. Really shouldn't do it, but I do. And I just can never get myself to stop. I don't know why. My mom has the same habit, so I think I picked it up from her. I don't know. I do it when I get nervous. I do it when I get bored. I do it when I'm stressed. I just do it all the time. It's a very, very bad habit. So, yeah. Do you have any weird phobias? Okay, I actually do have a weird phobia, which I think people will think is weird because it's not a very common phobia. I kind of forgot what it's called. Let me look it up. Okay, so it's called, come on, load. Emetophobia. Emetiophobia? I don't know if that's what it's called. It's basically the phobia of throwing up, which I know sounds weird, but it's true. Like, the thought of myself throwing up is absolutely terrifying to me. It's not terrifying as much as it just makes me panic, or if anybody else talks about throwing up, or if anyone else throws up, or anything like that, I do get panicked. Like, I freak out about it, and I don't like people talking about it. If I feel sick, I kind of panic, and I'm like, nope. I haven't thrown up in like probably maybe 8 years, 7 years, and I think it's really from an incident when I was a kid. I don't want to talk about it because it's kind of gross. But just an incident where I was a kid where I threw up a lot, and I was just kind of traumatized, I think, from it. And so then I just won't throw up. But I really am just like, when anyone, there's levels, because some people actually, it ruins like their day-to-day life. If they think about it, they get really paranoid. I'm not that bad. I do just get anxiety. Like, if people talk about it, I can feel myself kind of freaking out. If like the times that, when I was like out drinking with my friends, when I was always a designated driver, so don't worry. I don't really even drink, but if one of them would be like, oh, I feel sick, and I'm like, no, please don't do it, because it makes me panic. I don't know, and I'm kind of nervous because I don't have any kids yet, and so it's like thinking about getting pregnant and having kids. I'm like, I hope I don't, like, I don't know. The more I researched it, basically they say you get over the phobia by actually throwing up, because you realize it's not as bad as you're afraid of it. I don't know what I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of like the feeling necessarily. I'm not afraid of I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a phobia. I'm just afraid of it. I just panic. I don't know. So I think that's a weird phobia. I don't have a phobia of spiders, right? Or like, I don't feel like a lot of people understand what that is. And I didn't even really know I had it until I was like, okay, this is not normal. Like, something is weird. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get over it at some point in my life, but I'd actually rather suffer and have a stomach ache than like throw up. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? Let's see. What is one of my pet peeves? Honestly, like, if I'm gonna be honest, one of my pet peeves is teenagers having kids really young and then being irresponsible. Hear me out, because I know I sound super stuck up, but not saying that it's bad to have kids when you're a teenager. I know stuff happens. It's when people have kids and then they don't be responsible about it. Like, they'll like leave their kid with their mom and still go out and party. Like, they don't learn their lesson. It's like, well, you made the mistake. You're in that situation. You need to own up to it and be an adult, because that's what you decided to do. That's the situation you're in. So own up to it. So when they don't, it really boils my blood, because I'm just I love kids so much. And like, based on like what I know about child development, when they grow up in those type of homes, even if they're young, you don't really think about how it would affect them, but it really does affect them pretty negatively. So it's just like, it breaks my heart that these kids sometimes go through the exact same cycle. They're teen parents, and then they have a hard life. Doesn't always happen, of course, but the likelihood that they'll go through the same cycle is extremely high. And so it makes me really sad. Luckily, like, teen pregnancy is actually on a really big low, which I'm really happy about. And I know it sounds like a dumb pet peeve, but it really is just one of mine that just makes me so mad when I see people, like, on Facebook where it's like they have kids at, 16 and then they still go out and party and stuff. Not saying you have to sit there and be a full adult, like, you're still a teen, but be responsible about it, like, don't continue your bad lifestyle. It's just, I don't know. I won't rant about it, but that's probably one of my pet peeves. I don't know if you consider this a pet peeve more than it just, like, weirds me out, is feet. Like, I don't like when people, like, touch their feet. I don't know. I'm kind of a weird person, actually. I probably shouldn't be talking about this so early on before people are like, okay, unsubscribe. But, I mean, it's just, like, I barely like touching my own feet. Just when I see people, like, I don't know, like, just not that, like, people in public, like, touch their feet or something, but I don't like people touching my feet. Like, if my boyfriend always wants to rub, like, feet, I guess, and I'm just like, no. I don't know. I get, like, the weird heebie-jeebies about it. I don't know. I'm just weird. Weird things creep me out. I don't know. So I don't know if that's technically a pet peeve, but I just hate when people do that. It said, what's your first stuffed animal? What was its name? Okay, so I'm going to talk more about my childhood blankie, because I still have it. Okay, you guys I should just title this video Weird Things About Natalie, because the more I'm, like, thinking about this, I'm like, man, I'm kind of weird. Okay, so I have a baby blankie that, my mom gave me when I was a baby, and it was pink, and it was baby pink, and it had, like, or was it white? No, it was baby pink, and it had, like, just a little bit darker pink hearts all over it, and it had lace, like, on all the ends. Well, I still have that blanket, and I used to carry it around everywhere with me. So as you can imagine, it's pretty tattered up by now. Right now it's, like, white, and it's not even a blanket. It's literally a rag. Like, it's, like, in a piece, like, but I can't live without it. I sleep with it around my neck and, like just around my shoulders so it touches my face. I'm a freak. I really am, but I can't sleep without it. Like, when we went to Disneyland a few months ago, and we had, like, all of our stuff in the car because we drove, because I live in Utah. It's not that far of a drive. So we drove to California, and all of our stuff was in the car. And we had gone to Disneyland the day we got to California. And we were just so tired, and my boyfriend's like, come on, please, let's go up to the hotel. I'm like, but my blanket. He's like, do you really need it? And I'm like, huh. I thought it was going to be okay. And then we get to the hotel room, and I am, like, trying to go to sleep, and he, like, just knocked out. He was tired, and I fell asleep, and, well, he fell asleep, I meant, and I was just, like, panicking because I didn't have my blanket to put around my face. I mean, part of it is I don't like sleeping anywhere but my house. I have a hard time, like, whenever I'd have sleepovers with friends, they'd always have to come to my house because I have a hard time sleeping when it's not my house. So if you put not having my blankie on top of that, I really can't sleep. Oh, I'm totally embarrassing myself, aren't I? I mean, yeah, so I can't sleep without that blanket. I still sleep with it every night. It's around my face. My mom still laughs. She's like, I can't believe you still have that, because I'm, like, the only one out of my siblings who still has, like, a baby blanket. And I'll never get rid of it. I mean, until it's, like, probably nothing. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I just can't imagine not sleeping with it. I'm just such a weird person. All right, let's just quickly do one more. Some of these aren't even weird questions. Like, what's your favorite comfort food that's bad, but you love to eat it anyways? Like, how's that weird? Everybody has, like, a comfort food. I don't know if I really have a comfort food. I think I just turn to bad food in general usually when I don't know. I don't necessarily use food as a coping mechanism, really. I know some people are like emotional eaters. I'm more of just a bored eater. So, okay, let's say I'm bored. I'll usually reach for candy. I won't reach for food. I'll reach for candy, which is not good because sugar's bad for you, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, okay, so those are weird questions about me, basically. I embarrass myself. I'll put featuring everything weird about me so you guys can, hopefully you're watching this because this is some juicy stuff. But let me know what you guys are thinking of this series. I'm really liking it. I would love to see, more people interacting with it because that makes it more fun when the community is involved and we're growing. So I definitely think we'll get more people involved and it's going to be, I think, a really fun time. That's really the only reason why I'm on YouTube, because it's not to make money. It's not about fame. I don't need money. I don't need fame. I'm just not that type of person. I just want to meet people and I want to have friends and I want to have a sense of community and I want to collaborate with people. I just want to do that. That's what I want. So that's why I'm trying to center some of my videos around to being collaborative and being a community, because that's the purpose of me being on here. So yeah, anyways, well, I will end that voiceover right here. So of course I have screenshots at the end with the before and after, and of course the price that the room is after we decorated it, and yeah, befores and afters, and then a total of what we spent and what our budget was. So hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope I didn't really embarrass myself that much. I mean, you guys still think I'm cool, right? Right?